Hi dear Twin Flames, my name is Marta and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be speaking about the topic of marriage and how it is related to Twin Flames. For anyone new, you can book a coaching session or a reading from me, and you can also subscribe. So basically, marriage, that's like most girls dream of their marriages since their childhoods, and they picture how it's going to happen, and there's lots of emotions related to marriage for both sexes, like for both genders, sorry. Basically, marriage is I see marriage as a covenant between man and a woman that's ordained by God. So basically, marriage, the Bible verse, what God joins together, let no man separate. True marriage is only between true twin flames. So basically, you can be married to other people even though they're not your twin flame, but in an essence, true marriage exists only between true twin flames because God joined only two twin flames together. Marriage is an institution that has lots of troubles today. Many people are joined together, like many people are joined together when in fact they're not meant to be together in a marriage. That often stems from choosing someone who is not your twin flame, or settling in a union that is not quite perfect. Many people today are awakening to this truth that they're truly married to their twin flames, but out of many obligations, many occasions, they're married to the wrong person. Many people think that with their karmic partner, they're meant to kind of go through some lessons and then they can finally be with their true twin flames. Many people don't recognize their true twin flames, which is rather, recognizing our true twin flame is a process. It takes a revelation process, and many people that are not awakened don't go through that process. Basically, you'll need to decide that you only want to be with the perfect partner in your life, and then the process begins. Today, marriage is under a lot of like difficult strains because I think in the West, divorce rate is around 40%, and for the second and third marriage, even higher. I think that in most cases, women are the ones who insist on getting a divorce. So basically, if you're watching my channel, I would like for you to marry the right person, your twin flame, because I don't say that it's gonna be ideal if you marry the right person, but you'll know that you're meant to be forever with your twin flame and with your marriage partner if that's your true twin flame. In other relationship, we call them karmic relationships. You are not meant to be forever with this person because, for example, my parents, I think they were soulmates, and they didn't have the core values aligned, and after around 30 years of marriage, they separated. And the thing is, my father always told me that he was unhappy in that marriage, but he stayed for the children. He stayed um, because they have a brother and a sister, but basically their paths diverged at some point, and because that's normal with every person that's not your true twin flame, you're meant to separate because your goals and your core values don't align fully. So that's like a normal thing that you separate after a certain period of time when one person outgrows the other or goes in a separate direction. I'd like to speak a few words about prophetic marriage as well, because that's really not so common, but it happened to me. Prophetic marriage is basically when God reveals your person and reveals that you're going to marry this person, and that happened to me. I think I spoke about it a bit on my channel before, but in 2000, I think 15 or 16, yeah, it's been a while, so I don't even remember the certain year. But God told me I would marry my twin flame, and in most cases, you marry by you fall in love with a certain person, you meet their families. people around you confirm that this is your person, you know in your heart that this is your person. But in a certain circumstances, like it was mine, I mean, in most cases it won't happen to you, but if that happens, it's okay because it's a supernatural way of marriage when God basically tells you that someone is your future marriage partner. And after that, often a difficult process happens because for in order for this prophetic marriage to happen, you'll have to go through a lot of difficulties. I mean, not you'll in most cases, God will take you through lots of difficulties because that's His way of purging you and preparing you for what's ahead of you. But prophetic marriage is a wonderful experience for me because it was revealed to me what will happen in the future, and that gives you a certain hope and faith, and that you can endure some things that are happening on your path. For example, when I got revealed that I will marry my twin flame, I quit 2 jobs, I became a coach. I finished my college degree. I worked at several places. I got back to church. Like many, many things happened just because I knew that something will happen. Of course, you need to have a certain degree of faith that things will happen in the way you think it will play out. But yeah, I want to say that yeah, it's often called a betrothal. Betrothal. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's people often think that that's agreement to marry, and basically engagement is also agreement to marry, but engagement functions differently. Because in engagement, people know each other, people are together, and they agree they will marry. And in betrothal, um, people don't have to meet each other while their engagement is on. It was the case with Mary and Joseph also because in the Bible, of course, for example, my twin flame and I, we haven't seen each other since high school, and it was just revealed to me that I will marry, but I don't know how this will look on the external. I don't know when will it happen, how will it happen, where will it happen. I just know that it will happen, and there was lots of fear involved in my case when I realized that I'll have to meet my twin flame again for because of obviously I will marry him, but it took me a lot of work to get to the sense of peace again. Because, for example, when I received the news, it was in an email message that I will marry my twin flame. I was really peaceful about it, but then all the fear came up to the surface, which I needed to work through. I often say that people are most afraid of what they desire the most, and in my case, I really desire my twin flame the most, but I'm also most afraid of that relationship because it's perfection in all ways. So yeah, so I just want to say that for marriage, just be certain on the core values. So you can create a love list that will help you get clear on what you desire in a partner. Don't settle and pass the tests that can come in a form of karmic partners. And just be certain before marrying someone that it's God's choice for you. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you.